Happy Saturday. Let me know where you are tuning in from. I'm over here in Prague and it is about 10 to 5 in the evening. So I'm in the Czech Republic right now in Prague. Hi Mama W, CSE, hi guys. Thanks so much for being here. The topic for today, I want to talk about doing keto and meat-based keto and carnivore when you're dealing with issues with the supermarket or supplies, and just share some ideas and things that I found helpful, to be able to do this kind of lifestyle. There's someone from Brno. Nice. Freddie Fitness, online coach. Ahoy. Hi all of you guys. I love hearing where you're tuning in or seeing where you're tuning in from. Looks like Ontario, Canada, Kathmandu 12. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I wanted to talk a little bit about some different options for staying meat-based keto or carnivore during the current situation. There's been some shortages and supplies, and a really quick tip that I wanted to share is having a local farmer. So there's a local farmer delivery that I get here for eggs especially and meats, and I found this local farmer from going to farmers markets. So I know a lot of the farmers markets are not open or operating right now, but it is something to look into. If you have a local farmers market in your area, you can look at who some of the vendors are and search in Google online for local ranchers and farmers in your area. You'll be surprised how many people will have eggs for sale, will have meats for sale, and you can support local and support those local farmers. So I have a delivery that comes on Thursdays, and I have a standing order, and I get amazing farm fresh eggs and really good value discounts on meats. And when you get to know someone, you have a good relationship, you can tell them what you like. Like I always get beef cheeks, and I always get a lot of organ meats and things. So they'll save those for me. They'll save things that that they know that you like. I always get brisket in my standing order, and I usually get value sirloin. But it's really nice to get farm fresh eggs and not buy them at the store, especially if your store is out of eggs right now and you can't get eggs easily. There can be resources if you Google online to ranchers or farmers near you, or like I said, search for local farmers markets and see who the vendors are that are there, and you can email them or call them and see if they have eggs or meat that you can go pick up, or if they're willing to drop them off at your house, or you can go pick them up if you're able to do that. But that can be a really helpful tool. It helps keep us supplied with eggs and meat, and I haven't stepped foot in a shop in about 10 days. I haven't gone. We've been self-quarantining here, and the whole city actually has been quarantined now for about just over a week. So this initial 10-day quarantine, I don't know if it's going to end on Tuesday as planned, but I have not. I've been self-isolating, and we've all been quarantined as well. And I haven't left the house in 10 days, and I haven't needed to for food because I have this delivery right now coming from our local farmers. So having, connections and contacts with local farmers, but there's also other ways that you can find them. I know there's a website called Crowd Cow that you can go on, and you can put in your zip code, and they can tell you who the local ranchers are around you. So you might be able to reach out to them and get meat from them, or get eggs, or get other kinds of things, like I was saying, the organ meats or livers. I always get, in my standing order every week, I get eggs, turkey livers, brisket, beef cheeks, sirloin steak. I get it like a big sirloin steak or a really large piece, and I cut it up and vacuum seal it. And because of that, I haven't had to go to any stores or deal with being in any store situations that are having supply disruptions and things. So it's really, really been helpful. But Crowd Cow is a website. that you can go on that I know of, and you can put in your zip code and it'll tell you who the ranchers are in your area, so you can find that. One of my favorite resources is ButcherBox. If you've ever tried them or you've considered trying them, it can be a really stress-free, hassle-free way of getting meat just delivered right to your door. And they have all kinds of stuff. I mean, they have bacon, they have beef, grass-fed meats, they have seafood, they have salmon, tons of chicken. There's all kinds of meats that they have, and you can have it just delivered to your door. So if you're in the US, and I know Canada has a couple similar options too, where they do shipments, and I know new places are launching them all the time, like in Prague. As of a couple weeks ago, I just found a new place that does boxes of meat. So you may be surprised if you look online, there might be more options than you think are out there for getting, boxes of meat delivered to your door. And that just takes so much of the stress off of, dealing with going to the shops and when people are panic buying or hoarding. Luckily, after the initial panic buying, I think things have normalized and stabilized in most areas for people. But if you are dealing with any kind of supply disruption issues like that, those are some of the resources you can use. So ButcherBox also has an offer. If you use the code FASTKETO, that's for listeners of the Fast Keto podcast. Right now they're doing free ground beef for life if you order with them, and you also get an extra $20 off if you use my code, which is FASTKETO. So that could be a way of just initially trying them out and seeing if you like it. Obviously there's other websites and food delivery services out there, but I've really found that having box meat delivery and having a local farmer or rancher that you're connected to or that you can look up near you to bring you a steady supply of eggs, of meat, of ground beef, those kinds of things, just makes it a lot less stressful in these times. So I wanted to hop on here and share those quick tips with you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know where you're tuning in from all over around the world. I am in Czech in Europe right now, and it is almost 5 in the afternoon, and we're actually going to be grilling some ribeyes for dinner tonight. I've had some in the fridge and been saving them for a really long time now because I was waiting for this new grill to arrive, and we got it and it had the wrong part. So we have the right part for it now, and excited to grill those up on the grill this afternoon. So starting to get a little bit warmer now. We're going to be able to do daily grilling, so that's going to be awesome. And yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe and staying calm and relaxed, enjoying extra time with your families, and knowing that this whole situation is temporary, and just like all things, it'll pass. We will get through this for sure. And if any of those tips were helpful for you, I hope they were, just in terms of making sure you have access to real food and access and steady supply of available options for you guys. So all right, thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Bye for now, guys.